He shall overcome. He shall overcome. He shall overcome someday.
Prior to the Civil War, free blacks in the North were primarily not given the right to vote because they were considered second-class citizens. After the Civil War ended in 1865, Congress enacted the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments, which gave black males citizenship and recognized their right to vote. Once these laws were enacted, Union troops were sent to the South to control and oversee the Reconstruction.
African Americans were given the right to vote, and in many communities they did start voting.
You had several people elected, blacks, elected into state and local positions, and even your first federal congressman came during Reconstruction. Once Reconstruction ended, that stopped.
They created a number of different, what we would call loopholes.
These loopholes included harsh restrictions such as poll taxes, grandfather clauses, and literacy tests. These made it nearly impossible for African Americans to vote. This harsh injustice lasted many years. However, around the turn of the 20th century, influential leaders such as Booker T. Washington and W.B. Du Bois began to make slow progress in civil rights. Finally, during the 1950s and 60s, African Americans rallied together to form what is now known as the Civil Rights Movement. The Voting Rights Act of 1965 gave the federal government power to regulate state voting issues and laws. This has given African Americans and other minorities an opportunity to partake in American democracy. In 1965, President Lyndon B. Johnson pushed Congress into enacting legislation concerning voting rights.
He shall